walked over hundreds of bridges, big, small, ancient, modern. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why do so many of them have those strange, tiny holes punched through their sides? Meet the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, a steel giant that famously wobbled in 1940. Picture this: July 1940, Washington State. A brand new $6.4 million bridge stretches across the Tacoma Narrows.
Aha, Doodles.
It's a marvel of engineering, sleek, elegant, the third longest suspension bridge in the world at the time. But here's the thing. It was also nicknamed Galloping Gertie. It wobbled so much that even on a calm day, it moved about 5 feet side to side, which is pretty wild, right? Enter engineer Leon Moissafe, who designed it with a flexible, suspended structure that was meant to be super lightweight and strong, kinda like a bouncy trampoline. On November 7th, 42 mph winds turned that elegant ribbon of steel into a writhing, screaming nightmare. Its main span was 5,959 feet long, a record breaker that just couldn't handle those 42 mph gusts. Meet vortex shedding. Wind hits the bridge, splits and curls into little swirls, like water around a rock. These swirling air masses are called Karman vortices, named after engineer Theodore von Karman. Theodore von Karman found that these vortices occur when wind speed hits around 35 miles per hour, a pretty common problem. This wacky effect is called resonance, like when you blow across a bottle top and get a weird, cool sound. That's what happened in 1940. The wind swirls found the bridge's natural frequency, its favorite note. This 1940 disaster revealed a sneaky physics trick. Winds can sync with a bridge's natural frequency, turning breezes into wrecking balls, like when your shower singing hits just the right note to shatter glass. Enter Gilbert Roberts, the British bridge whisperer who realized those holes weren't just for looks. They cut wind drag by 20%, like poking holes in a kite so it doesn't knock you over. Grant's fix: punch diamond-shaped vents, like a bridge wearing a stylish mesh tank top, right into the girders of the 1950 Mackinac Bridge. Those holes broke up the wind swirls. No more perfect rhythm. No more bridge humming along. So the Severn Bridge opened, and for the first time the wind, it lost. Meet the genius of Gustave Eiffel, who pioneered these holes in his iconic iron latticework designs. They were access ports. Need to check a cable. Climb through the hole. Need to fix a bolt. Holes your door. And if something went wrong, say, a fire or a storm, those same holes became emergency escape routes. And yeah, it saved money. But more than that, it saved lives. Then came Joseph Strauss, who designed the iconic Golden Gate Bridge with lattice holes to reduce wind resistance by a whopping 40%. Meet Denmark's Great Belt Bridge. In 2019, engineers turned those holes into high-tech nerve centers. Each hole packs sensors thinner than a credit card. They measure wind speed, temperature, even how much the bridge groans under traffic. Every second, these sensors whisper data to an AI, like a doctor listening to a heartbeat. It's like having a Fitbit for bridges, tracking every twitch and tremor in real time, thanks to sensors like those on the Akashi Kaikayo Bridge. And yeah, it saved bridges from cracking, swaying, or worse, before anyone even notices. This clever trick was first used by engineer Joseph Strauss on the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's a total game changer. Check out the Zakim Bridge in Boston, where cleverly designed holes help reduce wind load by a whopping 30%. Wind picks up. The vents widen, letting air flow through instead of pushing the bridge around. And yeah, it's not just about looking cool. These vents cut material costs by up to 20%. New York's Verrazano Narrows Bridge copied this whole-wise strategy in 1964, trimming 1,200 tons of steel, like swapping a lead jacket for a breathable windbreaker. In 1940, Washington's Galloping Gertie wobbled like a noodle in a wind tunnel, until engineers turned those holes into its secret dance shoes. Turns out, those holes aren't just Swiss cheese for steel. They are the bridge's built-in windbreakers, tested in NASA-style tunnels by the same team that later tamed the Golden Gate sway. Meet the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, 1940s Gallopin Gertie, which wobbled so hard it danced itself into the drink at just 42 mph winds. Those holes are the unsung heroes of engineering, turning a deadly weakness into a clever, cost-saving, life-protecting strength. Turns out, in 1939, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge's wild dance party taught engineers that holes act like built-in wind diffusers. No disco ball required.